Well, we're over halfway through the Alaska high school football season now, and the playoff picture is starting to take shape. Yesterday saw a big opportunity for a couple of Anchorage schools to stake their claim to a top 3 seed. What happened next, I think I'll just have to show you. All right, Bartlett and Service, a couple squads that fancy themselves contenders in an open race for the D1 crown. So big statement available here to whoever wants it. And early on, Rock Phelps, quarterback for Service, trying to make that his squad, looking to throw, finds a man. It's Deuce Alaile Falaula. Problem is he plays for Bartlett. And do me a favor, that's a mouthful, but remember that name because he will be coming back in a minute. In the meantime, Rock Phelps, not phased, finds his man Cassidy Phillip over the middle to catch and run, takes it in for 6. 6-0 would be the lead for Service. Now, I showed you that turnover for a reason. That was one of 12 combined in this game, and none more costly than this one. Late in the fourth quarter, snap flies over Phelps' head, and who dives on it? Say it with me now. Alaile Falaula scores the touchdown and ties it up 6-6. That would be the score at the end of regulation. We would go 2 overtime periods without any scoring, 3 OT now. 1 score from either side will win it, and that is what Colt Jardine does. Takes it to the house for the first play of triple overtime to win it 12-6 in a wild one to hand Service its first loss of the season. And Bartlett getting a leg up in that playoff race. As always now, we're going to take you through the rest of our scores from the weekend, starting with D1, where all 8 schools were in action. Diamond scoring 19 unanswered points in a torrential downpour up in the valley to squeak past Colony, while South barely escaping Southeast alive after the Crimson Bears giving the Wolverines all they can handle down in Juneau. West now standing alone as D1's last unbeaten team in lieu of Colony. In Division 2, it looked like this. Again, all 8 teams playing. And if you watched us yesterday, you saw the highlights from that shootout up in Palmer. Soldotna by far the closest margin of victory for the Stars this season, but they hold on to hand West Valley its 3rd straight one-possession loss to a top-ranked team and stay undefeated on the year. Absolutely brutal there for the Wolves. And Chugiak also getting its first win against an Alaskan opponent. Wasilla still looking for theirs. And now the rest, D3 and the 9-man scores. Houston remains the only team to score any points at all against Homer this season. They've put up exactly 8 in both matchups with the Mariners. And just a reminder, you can see all of these scores, plus highlights from all the games our sports team was able to make it to every weekend if you check out our weekly high school football roundups on the Alaska's News Source website. And while we didn't see very many long runs in that football game, don't worry, I've got you covered. Cross-country runners from across the state descended upon Kincaid Park yesterday for the Big 8 invite meet. Schools from as far away as Glen Allen and Valdez made the trip to see how they stack up against the Anchorage area squads. And there was an added variable for this one. With how hard it rained the previous night, the trail was a muddy, slippery mess, and winning became a game of survival as much as speed. But the girls' winner took it a step further. Not only did she survive, she embraced the challenge.
I was definitely able to stay on my feet, but I've heard quite a few of our teammates have fallen down, and it's so much fun just to run in the puddles, and it's super cold out there too, so you get the nice fall feelings and all the beautiful trees too. So yeah.
And looking at the results now, it's a familiar name at the top of the charts for the boys. Katahdin Staples, reigning state champ in cross country, adds another win to his tally. And if you're a big mountain marathon fan, number 3 might be a familiar name as well. Vebjorn Flagstad took the junior title down in Seward this past summer, but he can run pretty fast on level ground as well. And on the girls' side, we just heard from Haley Jacoby. She had an absolute blast out there getting the win. She also took the state title last year. Lots of Chugiak on that board as well. 4 in the top 10 for the Mustangs, including a freshman. Madison Kukuk leads the charge to give an already strong Chugiak team an even brighter future. And the Cook Inlet Conference Cross Country State Championships will be on September 27th right here in Anchorage, and we will be right back.